Oh my goodness, this nigga's still talking.
Now, see, baby, why you watching me? You need to be watching your man a little harder. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand,
You
girl.
know who you listening to? Doc
Come
Nine.
out here tonight and people just gonna watch me.
Focus
dance,
It Just
baby.
Talking podcast.
You could have did that on the ground.
We just here for a good time.
That
Yo, bro, I won't lie. These funky songs been getting me, bro. Like, there's always a move for a little Topaz Jones. This is Kirby. And you can't funk me. Yeah. Let's stop this. Alexa, pause. Alexa, pause. No, not for real this time. What was it Just Talking podcast? How y'all niggas doing, man? That episode was so messy that I did last, or I think on Friday. I had to call that a no order all chaos episode because a nigga was just chatting. A nigga was just ranting for real. All right. If you had to deal with that, I apologize. Type shit. But man, oh man. How y'all niggas been, man? How have y'all niggas been? First thing I'm gonna talk about, and this is just a random thing. This was not in any plans. Not that I really planned these joints out to begin with, but this guy named Lucci. And the only Lucci I know, all right, since I was talking about One Piece last week. The only Lucci I know is a cat. He's a furry. Nah, let me stop. But a rapper named Lucci. Let's listen to. Let's just listen to a Lucci song. All right. YFN Lucci. All right. 7.62. Y'all know this joint?
GT. In the back of the Benz, I just got it painted. The grill gold plated. My crib still gated. When we ain't used to have not $1, we gon' take it. Robberies and grand theft autos, I can't fake it. They told me don't be tripping about it, I can't save it. A whole lot of money bring problems. But if a nigga play, we gon' get him murdered tomorrow. Want see me demonstrate? 87.
I'm sorry. Nah, bro. You gotta. You see. This is the problem with these young niggas these days. They're not serious about their craft at all. You can't just do gunshots, all right? All right. Number one, it's either when you do a gunshot, it's either the song gotta stop or something, or it's gotta flow with the melody, or you gotta mouth it with your mouth. Boom, 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 boom. It's gotta be like that. All right. You gotta have some power, some energy. All right. Like, how do I know if you're really using a gun if you don't tell me it goes blah blah blah? You feel me? But the reason I brought up that nigga is because it was all like, you must not. There was a tweet. It was all like, everybody say free Thug, but nobody's saying free Lucci. That man ain't tell. He stood on all 10. And then she really be eating it for real. SMH. And then this nigga, the rabbit guy, was all like, you must not know why Lucci, quote, allegedly, quote, unquote, is in there. This nigga apparently is this nigga Lucci. See, there was a failed mission from what I heard, right? Nigga seen him bleeding all over his suede Alcantara seats and pushed his ass out the whip. I don't know. Look, I might be fucked up. But just imagining that's just hilarious. Like, imagine you're in a failed mission. You're like, shit. You look behind you, one of your friends is bleeding. Fuck, man. It wasn't supposed to go out like this. And your friend in the driver's seat, that man's peeping the homie in the back, but that man seems like he upset over something else. He don't even care about the mission no more. Nigga said, yo, this shit gonna cost me too much. Nah, bro. I won't lie. Nigga shouldn't have been pulling out the heist in that car. You always gotta get a beater car, bro. Y'all niggas ain't serious for real. Yo, nigga said, you gotta dab it. You gotta dab it. Oh, no. No. Wait. Podcast P.
You know,
This is a Clay Thompson and podcast joint. Good chance you won't see Clay flexing his 4 rings to his opponents again. What you mean? Only 46 seconds. Let's tap in real quick.
Yeah.
What's the favorite bar you dropped on someone in the league? I know Book, you gave him the.
Yeah, I was in my feelings though,
full
and Book was
time.
busting my that day. I was not where I needed to be. God. You know, stuff doesn't age well, and that didn't age well for me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to be flexing 4 rings, bro. Like, everybody know that. That's on Wikipedia. My game wasn't where it was at, and we all get insecure at times. I'm man enough to admit that we all have our moments of weakness, so I'm not really proud of that one. Because I see Devin Booker, and I should be like, man, I should be proud of this young man.
Yeah.
Like, the work he's put in, he survived a tough regime in Phoenix where everyone's getting
okay.
traded. He's
This
playing
is-
for a new coach
Clay's
every year.
being a
but
good
now
guy
he's a
for
franchise player because he just kept working. So I admire the guys who have work ethic like that, you know?
I feel you, Clay. I feel you. 4 rings, though. Then again, that was a crazy. Yo, this NBA season was tough. NFL season might have been tough too, but I'm not a big NFL fan. I'm an NFL casual. Might get an NFL podcast episode in where, as a casual, I rank it. You know, and I'll get some homies for that shit. All right. I don't know. Maybe a Vikings fan, a Patriots / Bucks fan, Steelers fan. Who knows? Giants fan? No. We don't fuck with Giants fan. Definitely not a Washington fan. Yo. You know, I won't lie. Real quick, this another thing that I wasn't gonna talk about. I was almost gaslit to believe that Dak, like, by the NFC East homies, bro. Like, wait, I hope I said the right one. Which division is the Cowboys one? NFC East. It'd be really embarrassing if I know it's in the NFC. NFC East. Yes, sir. NFC East. Yeah. Yes, sir. I was right. Football casual, you know. Maybe I could bump that up. What's the next ranking? Man, I'm him for real. Himothy. But nah. I was almost gaslit by my fellow NFC East contemporaries. All right, you know, got the little Fortnite squad I be playing with. You know, I knew one of the friends was a Washington fan, but you know, Washington Redskins national football team, man. Cowboys in one. Cowboys in one. But I had never really put 2 and 2 that my friend was a New Jersey Giants fan. But, you know, it makes sense that he's a New Jersey Giants fan, you know? You know, he's from Jersey, so, you know, he a New Jersey Giants fan. It makes sense, bro. Jersey folks. All right, we trying to get that 4th guy. Might as well just pick up the Eagles, man. He a bandwagon anyways, bro. He a Warriors fan. He a Warriors fan, bro. But he not even from the Bay. From Ethiopia. Yo, but we shout out my Ethos, my Eritrean, my Aries. Nigga sound like I'm shouting out zodiac signs. But all right, let me chill out. Let's get back to pressing news. Type shit. But wait, real quick. Before that, let's interrupt your scheduled news program again. Just to talk about how I was almost gaslit. All right? Because these niggas were trying to tell me that the Cowboys might not even make the playoffs this year. Washington niggas said, oh yeah, we got a good quarterback. Who? The reports say he might not even be the starter. What are we doing? Y'all niggas y'all don't even know if y'all got a starter for sure. What? Somebody call Cooper Rush. They need someone. Like, what are we doing? And are we hyping up Daniel Jones? Daniel Jones? I mean, yeah, it was cool that he beat Minnesota, but even I knew Minnesota was frauds. That nigga Kirk Cousins left Washington and had a whole bunch of chains on his neck. Nah, they weren't glistening. Nah, I don't believe it. Something was fishy. How you get down by 37-0? Was it 30? It was some nasty number by the Saturdays. I don't want to hear that you came back. How'd you get in that hole in the first place? You go against a competent team. They're not losing that lead. Come on, man. What are we talking about? What the fuck? I missed when One Piece was about pirates. Now they got dragons. Nigga, those fish monsters were a little bit different, but yeah, no, they been have dragons. Like, what's wrong with dragons? Whoa. What we not about to do is say that One Piece got ruined because of dragons. All right? My ancestor, Monkey D. Dragon, fought for the revolution. All right? He and Martin Luther Jimbe were always preaching about equality. Y'all niggas seen that one meme? Shout out to Quan, bro. Quan Wilshire. That's a nice YouTube channel, bro. And they go, Martin Luther Jimbe was always preaching about inequality. Was always preaching about equality. But, did I bookmark that? No. That's a weird one. I guess since I did talk about the Luffy stuff last time, I am gonna go a little bit into it. Just like a little thing before I do want to make a little bit of a video, try and capitalize. I want to be like them too. I want to get money. Talking about something that don't really matter in the grand scheme of most people's lives, if not, should be everybody's lives. Because why can't we enjoy anime for real? It is because of these guys. This nigga, I'm gonna shout him out. Rilo Cadden. This nigga says Demon Slayer, and this is a they changed it to repost or a quote post. Ugh, this shit sound gross. Elon, bro, you fucked up for real. But Arthur Library O'Hara, a very well-known info page, One Piece page, just info One Piece page. This nigga was not propagating anything, did not do anything, was not doing no competitive shit. Quote tweeted, and all he said was, Crunchyroll and most anime pirating sites have reportedly crashed from too much traffic. Gear 5th has broken the internet. Hashtag One Piece. That is it. Not even in the replies did he go on. And this nigga quote tweets it, Demon Slayer Season 3, Baron Mode, and Kurama's death all crashed Crunchyroll, and all that came from their respective fan base was pure excitement and fun. Meanwhile, you motherfuckers need to make it a competition. Geo and Clum really set you guys up for failure. Nigga, it was you. You just propagated it again. And nobody was fucking talking about it. And look, and this is the thing. Bleach niggas be acting like, look, I'm a Bleach fan. I'm not for the Bleach hate. I seen one tweet today and it was all like, yeah, this is why I shit on Bleach. It was canceled. And I'm like, number one, it wasn't canceled, motherfucker. Number two, all right, it was Shonen Jump that was shafting my nigga Kubo from the get-go. All right, see, and a real One Piece fan would know that. The nigga had a One Piece Avi, so you know. I had to get them niggas out the way. Like I said, bro, all the regular fandom niggas, they old now. They not even contributing. Like, let's look at Joy Boy tweets, all right, or Joy Boy theories, bro. This nigga is peaking 62K followers, followed by Lord Nuxenor. All right, if you know, you know. Oh, this shit nigga releasing a book or released a book. Ooh. Some people don't like the everything is a dream One Piece theory, But what I suggested was dreams are reality or dreams are real, meaning everything that happens within them matters. Then he puts the conspiracy. See, this is the good One Piece community that I'm talking about. This is what it used to be. Just a bunch of niggas just saying random shit. Anyone who thought Gear 5th was mid can climb back into their hole. Again, he's just hyping up his joint. Tekken 101 is another one. We'll go through and Morge, man. I remember some of these niggas. Rated Experience, Peak Cinema. He just retweeted the Arthur guy. And this is what I'm saying. Arthur is also like, he put out his One Piece theories. Nothing is real. Sorry for the delay on the One Piece chapter. And he just going steadily by. I only followed him. And I followed him for a while. I had never been getting One Piece spoilers. Because this nigga does shit well in good faith. And he's cool. He just be talking, reposting the videos he does. Tekken 101, same thing. He just posts the videos. He doesn't really be doing crazy stuff. One Piece with Marines. I know he be having a podcast and shit about One Piece. He talked about the new, I guess he has a Bleach podcast or a Bleach reaction joint. And then, of course, he still reviews One Piece chapters and One Piece things. Oh shit! This nigga doing a theory for theory show. This is what I'm talking about. This was the cool, the nice, calm One Piece community, bro. Now it's a bunch of fucking losers, bro. Like this nigga again, Kareem. This nigga don't even got a check mark. I think he trolling for real though. Like I remember that there was the Omni nigga. He's a more or less popular news commentary YouTuber. He ruined his career in 5 seconds. Kai Cenat rides Luffy Gear 5. Yeah, see, told you niggas is catching it. This nigga dropped the Gear 5 stuff 35 minutes ago. I also talked about Fouzy controversy. I will say that nigga Fousytube, I was never a big fan of this nigga. I was not into YouTube at that portion. I was into early YouTube for a little bit, literally a little bit. Mind you, being the youngest in a house of like 4 to 5, nah, bro, you're not really getting time like that. You get to use the shit other niggas ain't using. So like, for real, I don't even know what's going on with that. Yeah, you get to use the shit that other niggas ain't using. I don't know how that nigga Fouzy came back by though. The nigga said the N-word. Let me find the clip of this nigga Fouzy YouTube saying the N-word. N-word. Nigga said I messed up. Now we gotta react to this shit. Oh yeah, he was singing J. Cole, and he said, "There's beauty in the struggle, nigga." Nigga sang along.
I never use that word. I swear to God, this isn't content. I never use that word.
Dog, honestly, y'all niggas can see the video. Why you grab on your... I never used that fucking word. Grabs on his pants, pulls it. I never used that fucking word. I swear to God. Like, I don't
rap
know.
Songs
I'm not even trying to say you sweet nigga, but like, why are you talking like that?
Day on this subathon, and I always change it out for brother. I had a tweet that literally...
Look. I'm gonna have to say it. All right. I'm gonna have to say it because somebody else said it. Oh shit! My fault. I'm typing some shit at the same time. One Piece. What was that one shit? What was that one arc in One Piece called, bro? I'm about to kill myself, bro. It's one of the arcs niggas skipped. It was the Gecko Moria guy. But I got you. All right. Now, my question is it really better to be saying brother or any other words if you really meant nigga? Oh, you made me activate my trap card. Fousytube. Is it really better that you said if you said my brother and you replaced it? If you really meant my nigga in your heart? Now this is something that one of my other friends said, and that's why, because he stopped saying a word that he used as a replacement. Me personally, I don't really give a fuck. Do it. I'll just say, yo, I'm gonna have to have that theme on speed dial because that shit tough. I won't lie. You got me a soundboard. Shout out Bezos, right? He's really the vision for real, like shit. Jackson Mahomes situation gets much worse. Y'all niggas hear about that? That man was handling the motherfucking. Yo, I won't lie. I did think he was like at least bi, and he might still be. But the way he grabbed that girl or that woman and sexually harassed her, that shit was crazy. Nigga was flexing, and this what I be telling people, bro. It be the niggas that be flexing their wealth. It be the niggas that got money, bro. But niggas don't want to hear me, bro. It is not the regular nigga doing all this, bro. It's the niggas with power, bro. Man. And what did G Perkio say, bro? What did G Perkio say, bro? Perkio? Perkio? Pacquiao? All right. Can anybody in the class tell me what G Perkio said about the who the nigga with the power is? All right. Can someone tell me? Can somebody please tell me?
Yeah.
Who did he mean? Who was he talking about?
Yeah, the nigga with the bag is a nigga with the power. Less that nigga is a coward.
Play that back.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, look.
The nigga with the bag is a nigga with the power. Less that nigga is a coward. Strip him down if he ain't 1 hour. Now scream the click louder. Click.
See. That's all I'm saying. The nigga with the bag is the nigga with the power. Without power, it can't be abused. All right? And to be fair, niggas already said that he was weird and he should have gotten packed up. But that's a possible GOAT's brother. So, you can't just pack him up that quickly. You got to give him a little bit of time, a little bit of energy. Let him marinate within the sands. Do your thing. Ooh, man. Other than that, has it been slow? Oh, this is tornado warning. I niggas hear that? The thunder. The thunder. See, y'all gotta have heard that one. Y'all had to have heard that one. Heard. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. One day. What the fuck? I'm trying to see what's interesting, bro. Let's scroll through Twitter a little bit. All right, I haven't done this in a while. I did this earlier today, but bring back NBA highlights with music that doesn't match. No, thank you. I'm not playing that. Y'all niggas only gonna be able to hear the music if they are wearing the. What the fuck? I'm not in danger, Skyler. I am the danger.
Hear about.
Is that a nice line? I'm not the danger, blank. I am the danger. I feel as though that shit's just as like cringe as that one Hulk line where he's all like, "But you're not angry," or and he's like, "How do you control your anger now?" I'm always angry. Then nigga, how come you're not always the Hulk? Fraudulent behavior indeed. And then that nigga Hulk was still wilding out sometimes, yo. I really can't. Oh, that was a 16-year-old? Holy shit. Niggas hacked the PS5 firmware and was able to make Red Dead Redemption 2 play at 60 FPS. Which means the game can most likely run at least pretty well from what it looks like at 60 FPS. But they just chose not to let people be able to play at 60 FPS. Bloodborne fan takes a long drag on a cigarette. Damn, bro, what happened to you Bloodborne niggas, bro? You suffering? What's going on? Talk to me. Nigga said, every PS4 game on PS5 is like that. It absolutely run them at 60. You can run Spider-Man and Cyberpunk at 60. Many PS4 games get 60 FPS boosts to PS5, just not all of them. Case in point, Red Dead Redemption 2. Women reveals that they are dumping their boyfriends. Women reveal they are dumping their boyfriends after watching Barbie. You know, I actually saw that. Let me see if I can pull it up. This is going to be funny. To me. All right. Because number one, there was one person who was all like, Barbie was trash that I seen. Let me see if I can find this nigga. He's cool. Lotus. I'll be following him. Funny enough, my first gamer tag had Asakura in it. He got Asakura in his name. I respect it. I respect it. I'm really trying to find his... Ugh, I'm gonna have to do what the fucking expert this you niggas be doing. They be doing advanced search, bro. They really about this, bro. They really about this, bro. Me, I'm not. What was this nigga's? This nigga said, this nigga name is Lotus Asakura. And then all the words, I'm just gonna do Barbie. And he was dressed for it too. That's the worst part about it. So he said Barbie movie was fucking garbage. It was fun. He even saying the Barbie song that I'm bad like the Barbie, I'm a doll, but I still want to party. He was earlier on, he was hyping that shit out a little bit in June. But he said Barbie movie was fucking garbage. And then he said, serious question, why did you guys like the Barbie movie? Even though I liked the message, the set, and the music, I thought it was incredibly corny. Sasha was super pretentious and edgy for no reason. I do agree with that. And overall, the movie was just really badly written. I do think that, like, they kind of just glossed over the Sasha characterization, in which, I don't know, like, they really just glossed over the Sasha characterization. It didn't make sense to me how the kid just comes in that hateful. And you can argue that it's just a kid, but I'm confused with the messaging in a sense, because you could argue that Barbie is still what she said that Barbie was. All they did was flip it, and people ran with the narrative, which is crazy to me, Because it just means that they're like, y'all not serious about what you like. I'm gonna say this: the people who are on Sasha's side, y'all not, and y'all were all like, oh no, it made sense for that Barbie was actually for the empowerment of girls, and it's not just something that they're doing to, how do you say, remarket it, Barbie. Like, honestly, to me, it sounds like a great remarketing strategy, but people not thinking like me for why a movie would do that. And literally, and quite literally, I won't lie, throughout the entire movie, there was no smart male characters. And look, it's a Barbie movie. That's fine. I wasn't even blown about it. I'm Knuff, all right? I was just saying. Like, golly, like, even the fucking, like, I knew, it was so, even I knew the moment they went to that, like, city, she was going to pull up to the construction workers, and they were going to be like, I promise you, I don't even think construction workers would have flirted with her when like, nowadays, if they seen it, all right? I'm pretty sure most of them niggas would have probably made fun of her fit. Maybe not to her face, but, like, that's an old fit. Like, unless you have some old heads there that really about that shit. Like, I don't even, like, the niggas is talking about shit like we not in the 2000s for real. Like, I promise you, even construction workers might lose their job because niggas be snitching. Like, can we chill out? And then that one nigga was all like, oh yeah, no, the patriarchy still exists. We just hide it better. I'm like, oh, word. That's cool. That's cool. Me, I'm sitting here wondering when it's going to start hitting for me. Like, shit, bruh. Stand white women benefit off the patriarchy more than me, but hey, I'm not talking about, hey. We're not here to talk about that. We're not here to talk about that. Hey, yo, nigga better eat. Don't let me. Take away my food. Let me starve. God damn. But I will say this, as a serious question, all you niggas that are rating Barbie 8s, maybe some even 9s, niggas say 10 out of 10, you sucking dick. And when niggas say 10 out of 10 for almost any movie, you sucking dick, all right? But for Barbie, goddamn, you sucking clit. My fault. Woman empowerment. Oh, you sucking clit, though, for real. Like, let's.
Click, 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 click. It's the click.
It's the clit. Let me stop. Yo, I won't lie. That shit did go. It's the clit. But nah. On a serious note, like, saying Barbie was like is actually kind of disrespectful to a movie that came out recently. And look, maybe if you want to say animated movies somewhat should have a different standard, which I don't know. I feel like it's a rating. It should be relative. Like, it's just a movie rating. Do you guys, like, let's be honest. Barbie movie or Spider-Man movie? Or Spider-Verse? I think we can be dead ass and say Spider-Verse is better. But if Barbie's an 8, Spider-Verse is a 9 to 10 easy. I personally rated Spider-Verse an 8. And I can see people going as high as 9. I'm a low 9, if anything, if it's even reaching that. But I'm mostly just at an 8. It was great. It did everything it should have well. I don't know if I can say that it did anything that was too spectacular, but I can say that there are things that you could argue it being there, like the way they use colors for those different dimensions and whatnot. While in the first Spider-Verse, it felt less that they were using like the colors for that, for all the like ones that had more of a similar world. then but then when you saw Stacy's or not Stacy, Gwen's, whatever, the white girl's world, it seemed a little bit more colorized to her, and it showed that they're in her trauma, which I appreciate. Barbie was pretty superficial, and look, it's a kids movie, mind you, so I'm not looking for anything deep. But I'm not going to say, like, unless we're gonna continuously put caveats on it, putting it's for female audience, for a female kid audience, it's for bland, like, unless we're gonna continuously put caveats on it for it to be so you can increase your bullshit rating, that's fine. But at that point, it's a 6 to a high 7, or my fault, it's a mid to high 6 kind of to a low 7. I wouldn't go past that. Him saying it's fucking garbage, I can understand that. Let's say you have 5 as the average, right? You have a 5 as the average. Him having a rating that's closer to 4, 2 marks below my low rating. I can see why his girlfriend actually kind of echoed similar sentiments. And like I said, they were both dressed down, like up and down for this shit. This nigga wearing the Hello Kitty jacket and everything. So like he was there, like niggas were there for it. It wasn't like these niggas were there to hate on it like a Ben Shapiro or some shit. It was just dumb. But let me see if I can find this Reddit post of a woman break, or I can even get more information. Woman reveal they are dumping their boyfriends after watching Barbie. I just want to hear their reasons. Oh, so it was a single woman. It was not women. Oh, no, Unilad also said women are dumping. So this is a Unilad article. I've never heard of these niggas for real. But real quick, mind you, Ken was not Barbie's boyfriend at all within this entire movie. Ken was someone that just really liked Barbie and was really attached. That was it. Like, Ken was like that nigga that be liking the girl and like just stays with her at all times. Like the female best friend that niggas, like your girl's best friend that you're not actually worried about type shit. And it's not because of him. No. He wants it. It's because you know your girl not going for him. It was like that type of vibe. Like he was ODing, but like I feel like they were both being overly dramatic and dramatizing it. I will say it's crazy how patriarchy or general society now was just considered brainwashing, but it's whatever. I don't really give a fuck. Ryan Gosling is now officially a Billboard Hot 100 charting artist with I'm Just a Ken. Yo, this is what I'm saying. This is another thing, bro. I gotta find this article too. Feminists are saying men are getting the wrong message from Barbie, which is crazy. Oh my gosh, The Guardian is crazy. Barbie's muddled feminist fantasy still bows to the patriarchy. This nigga said, nah, I don't get it. I'm not hearing it. Gosling's charm and Gerwig's mixed messages mean the real winner is Mattel's male CEO and dude-dominated capitalism in general. Look, I will say that. They did ignore that. Y'all did ignore that because they look goofy. They said, look, we're going to make ourselves look like clowns in the movie. Let Will Ferrell play me, for real. But then we gonna say get all that money, bro. All that feminist movement, moolah, bro. The cash, the dope, the cheddar, the product. These niggas are going crazy, bro. These niggas said it's selling out. It's selling out. Ah! Oh, nah, this one's wild. A quote is literally saying, since men are portrayed as silly, the patriarchy has to be incompetent, but that drains it of any threat. Yeah, nah, I'm not reading this. This shit is crazy. This is what I be talking about, bro. The flipping shit, dog. These niggas said, look, all right, this shit's like a sandwich. The patriarchy's like a sandwich. No matter which way you flip it, the bread's on top. And it's the men that want it all. Ah, damn, these niggas is crazy. Thought it was the women that were enjoying the movie the most. A woman has, this is a independent.co.uk article. You know, The Independent. A woman has revealed that she has broke up with her boyfriend over his uncomfortable reaction to the new Barbie movie. It wasn't for him, so yes, he will be somewhat uncomfortable. Why wouldn't he? A 23-year-old, and obviously it's a young girl. That's the other thing, bro. I'm gonna say this. I feel like I'd be too old for my age sometimes, bro, because I don't even be understanding how niggas be in such predicaments. I really cannot mess with bullshit women. I'll say that. Or bullshit people. Not even just women. Bullshit men, too. Y'all niggas piss me off the most. Because I be seeing y'all niggas on a regular basis more. Be in male circles. You know, NFL, NBA, football, soccer. Yo, you know, I seen a TikTok, a wife talking about how her husband named their daughter Lanessa or Lanessa, or it was some joint like that. And then when the wife after the girl was already 3 years old, the husband told the wife why he thought of the name, and it was just Arsenal spelled backwards. Shout out that nigga for real. He inspired me. All right, what's Celtics backward? That gonna be her name. Let me stop. And it's on Reddit shared a recent post, "Am I the asshole?" subreddit forum to ask if she was in the wrong for breaking up with her partner over the Barbie movie. The user started off her post by noting she was really excited to see the film, as she's a big fan of the director, Greta Gerwig. She then explained that her now ex didn't know much else about the film before seeing it, but he proceeded to get more and more uncomfortable with the messages in Barbie as the film progressed. "I'm aware of its feminist themes and was secretly hoping my boyfriend would get the message." And this is my issue. What do you mean by get the message? What was the message then? I want to hear from your because this is the thing. I don't even think the message was really as feminist as people making it seem. But fuck it, we here. I want to know what the message that other people would get the message that he wouldn't. Over the duration of the movie, I could tell he was getting more and more uncomfortable / upset, and I was getting really sad both from the movie and his reaction, and I knew we would end up having a conversation about it afterwards. You know, from what I be hearing, I want to bet that she's the one that wanted to have the conversation. According to the woman, her former partner then didn't talk to her until they got back to their car, to which he told her he was really offended by the movie. I will say this. Niggas getting offended by a movie, that's some pussy shit. Like, not even to offend girls. Like, that's some, like, god damn, that nigga gotta pick the joint up from the bootstraps, all right? What's going on? Offended? No, that's what I'll say. I'd never be offended by that shit. If it's ass, it's ass. That's what I'll say. Like, Velma, I wasn't offended by Velma. I might have been offended by how ass it was. I like Scooby-Doo. But I never said I was offended by Velma. That shit just ass. Like, that's it. And that she should have seen it with her girlfriends instead of him. She noted that while she understood where he was coming from, she opted not to explain to him why she disagreed with his claim. However, she admitted that, even prior to seeing the movie, she and her ex were having arguments about his opinions about women. We had been having problems with his weird comments about women, the LGBTQ plus community, and other stuff. He would deem it bitch shit. I won't lie. Bitch shit is crazy, but like, never mind. Like, I'm assuming it says bitch shit. It's just B and then asterisk, 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 S, asterisk, 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 you know, space between the S and the asterisk, you know. She wrote, she acknowledged that while the breakup might have been a long time coming, the conversation about Barbie was the last straw that broke the camel's back. This is not even the one that I seen. The one that I seen about a woman breaking up, it was a guy posting about it. And he was saying that his girl went to go and see the Barbie movie and then wanted to break up. And look, another one. Women are dumping their toxic boyfriends. When conservative men started coming out of... Man, how dare you stop me from reading just because I got ad block on. Maybe y'all niggas weren't throwing ads off the whip-de-nilly. A nigga won't even need to block it. Tumble that shit, nigga. When conservative men started coming out the Barbie screenings, ranting and raving about feminism. Dog, I've only seen that nigga Ben Shapiro really talk about it. How, you know what? Let's talk. This is a Barbie episode at this point. There was this one chick that's actually a conservative woman, and I actually do have curiosities about how she thought about Barbie, because I'm pretty sure she reacted to it.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. I have some terrible news, specifically for Ben Shapiro, because I did not hate Barbie.
Oh my God!
She be throwing in, I don't know, at least her editor. I don't even know if she be watching anime and shit for real. She don't strike me as someone too. Especially
you guys
JoJo,
know I love Ben. Ben and I are very different ages, and we like very different things. So it kind of makes sense that we would have very different opinions about a movie about Barbies. But we did. I'm actually going to go on his show tomorrow to discuss it because the internet is so fired up about this. And I'm sure that you've seen literally every person on every single social media platform giving their take on this as if it's like the cultural, philosophical behemoth of the generation. It's really just a Barbie movie. But I'm going to add my take to it because I actually had a great time watching it. Before we jump into it, though, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel.
I think that's all I really needed to hear. We'll cut to some of these big blurbs, you know, YouTube and telling
long
us
review about why it's not good to watch with kids. But as a 21-year-old woman, I had an excellent time. So let's read what people had to say on Twitter who did not like it. Like Lauren Chen, who I love, said the Barbie movie literally has Ken try to bring the patriarchy, explicitly called the patriarchy, to Barbie Land and amend the Barbie Land constitution to remove Barbies from positions of power. The lengths the studio went to hide how insufferably woke this movie is astounding. Somebody else said studio will be lucky if they're able to break even on this one, which is so... Come on, people. Barbie had the biggest box office opening weekend in all of 2023 thus far, and they had the biggest opening weekend of all time for a non-sequel, non-superhero movie. It's a big deal. Pretending like pop culture is not important because you don't care is why we lose. You cannot ignore the fact that pop culture is happening all around you and that it infiltrates every aspect of your life. That is just a naive take. I'm very sorry. Elon Musk even jumped in and said, I took a tequila shot every time Barbie said patriarchy, only just woke up. Another person said, I can't believe
I will say this. They were using that shit a lot. Like, I be saying this sometimes, but like, feminists, don't you think the patriarchy is like a bit of a crutch? It's like how black people be using, or people of color be using the fucking white man shit. Like, you don't think that's a crutch? Not at all. All right, man, we'll push on.
I had to sit through the entirety of Barbie. It is the most feminist trash disguised as a comedy that I can think of. If you want to go see a movie, see Oppenheimer, a movie that documents one of the most important events in modern history through incredible cinematography and soundtrack.
Both. Won't lie, I fell asleep in Oppenheimer when the bomb was, like, when they were doing the bomb test. It was crazy. The movie got more interesting at the end. Like, I was all like, oh, shit. They gonna figure out the nigga that framed Oppenheimer? Then they gonna get his just desserts? oh yeah, he not even gonna get a promotion. The press is on his ass. Nah, bro.
Both is good.
I have not seen Oppenheimer yet. I will. I don't love going to the movies enough to do both of them back to back. I could not do that. I would probably die inside, but I will go see it this week and I'll let you know what I think because there's a lot of discourse about that online too. This is madness. That'll be for another episode.
Oppenheimer discourse is really like people saying that it was inhumane and shit, but they don't know how inhumane the Japanese were actually being. Please search up the rape of Nanking, which is historically noted as being heavily uninformed, and you could argue that there were probably worse things that happened than what actually happened. Like there was this one part where I found out. I won't lie, Japanese niggas geek. These niggas, two of the generals were like two people in the army. They were using swords, and they were all like, "Look, let's make a bet to see who can kill the most Chinese people." And I'm not saying they geek for that, but I'm just like, these niggas, they tied the first time. So they did it again, and it was like double or nothing or some shit. Like, these niggas made the bet work. I'm like, God damn, bro. These niggas were collecting points, bro. These niggas let their intrusive thoughts win. It's like when you be hearing people talk about how, like, when you drive in a car and you hit a pedestrian or a citizen, it's a plus 10 points. A family's plus 30. The gaming community has ruined a generation. Nah, bro, I think niggas were always fucked up. It's just they're not gonna talk about. Like, I'll say the only niggas that talked about how fucked up they were wrote manifestos, both then and now. Cause I don't know, you can have the patience to write down a manifesto, nigga.
Anyway, so yes,
Like,
there were
you
many
care about
uses
what you
of the word
believe that
patriarchy,
much?
and
Nigga,
politics
get a
were on
job.
full display. But that wasn't necessarily a bad thing all the time.
Start
Like the
caring about
first
that
scene, I will say, is a
mortgage.
bunch of young girls smashing their baby dolls because they can now have Barbies who, teach them how to be something other than a mother, and that's so empowering, it's so amazing, whatever. And I'll admit, when I saw that, I looked over at my producer Reagan and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like 2 seconds in,
That escalated quickly.
I was like writing it down on my photo.
I will say this. Y'all, and because like I was watching it with my little sister and my little cousin, and I seen the smashing the doll scene, and I'm like, that's crazy that they could even like symbolize doing this. Cause like I know niggas go, because I was all like, damn, smashing babies? Y'all niggas really thought that was the best way to portray it? And y'all niggas is smashing babies for a woman in a swimsuit? And that's why I'm saying that I believe part of that shit is cap. All right, look, the person that did Barbie and all that, she did tax evasion. I respect her. All right, tax evasion, tax fraud, all these other counts of crimes. Let's read off the crimes that the Barbie creator Ruth Handler crimes. Indicted by a federal grand jury on charges of conspiracy, mail fraud, making false financial statements to the Securities and Exchange Commission. I respect her as someone who would also like to avoid payments that I deem are unnecessary. I respect your hustle, Ruth. I respect the way you handle it, Miss Handler. All right? However, I'm going to call cap if your first design on the empowerment of a woman is a girl in her bathing suit. We're smashing baby dolls for a girl in a bathing suit? Really? Really? I don't know. It sounds kind of suspicious. But I will say that baby doll smashing scene was definitely wild. I don't know who told them it was good, but it was fine. They were obviously, I feel like you could argue that they were using it to like really capture the people's eyes. You could argue that. They could have just been using it just to use it.
I was like, I'm gonna hate this, get me out of this theater. But that was probably the worst part. The rest of it felt like a very over-the-top satire and a comedy. One person said, Barbie is one of the best pieces of satire right now, and it's funny seeing reviews not understanding its concept. Greta Gerwig did a fabulous job at mocking extremist woke culture, extremist feminism, and patriarchy while empowering women and healthy.
I wouldn't say that she mocked extremist feminism. Okay. I guess, is that what you're saying the point of Sasha was? And this is why I'm saying that they used her character terribly. Because at no point did they say that she was wrong. In fact, it said they use her to say that the way that Barbie is represented in the real world isn't indicative to what Barbie was made for. And I'm here to tell y'all right now, if you think she was avoiding taxes, you think Miss Handler was worried about y'all for real? She was about that paper, them stacks, them bags, all right? AOG Perkyo, tell these niggas what happens with the nigga with the bag, all right? Let these niggas know, bro. Let these niggas know.
Look. The nigga with the bag is a nigga with the power. Less that nigga is a coward.
And that's what I'm saying. Miss Ruth Handler was never a coward. All right? She had them sucking on her click.
Click, 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 click.
Sucking on her click.
Click, click, click. Enterprise. Click, click, click.
Let me stop. Back to the
feminism.
review.
Lovely. Greg Price jumped in and said, just saw Barbie. It is one of the most insanely ridiculous and over-the-top depictions of gender roles I've ever witnessed. That contrary to what some conservatives are saying, I think it is accidentally the best critique of wokeness that we have seen in a movie. I don't really know if it is an accident or not. Maybe that was the intention the whole time. Maybe Greta Gerwig is actually having a balanced take on something. Another person said, saw it tonight. It was actually better than I thought. It dabbled in some extremes and satire, but came back to center and had some underlying messages that were fairly wholesome. From all the prior commentary, I expected to be disappointed, but instead had a few good laughs.
Exactly.
Just in the movie, you have a few good laughs. It's funny, it's colorful, it's very...
And again, this is not for adults. This is for kids. Like, I didn't hate... Like, and this is the biggest takeaway. I didn't go and, like, trying to know any of the messages or anything. I like to teach my little sister certain things or, like, just narratives, over-the-top figureheads. And I want to say that she understands that to an extent at this point. I feel like she's still young. And a lot of that stuff you have to learn from experience. However, I didn't want to take anything away from it. I felt like, obviously, it was over the top, like a kid's movie is, and most likely always is, or can be. But the overlying messages, I felt like, was very loud and clear for people for kids to see it, for everybody to understand it. And I wouldn't want, like, my sister to feel like she's limited. Why, like, and this is my thing with some conservatives. Why don't you want your girl to have a job? Like, I would argue that, like, jobs in this climate are actually not. There are a lot more jobs in the climate that are more or less female friendly than, like, there aren't. And even then, I'm perfectly okay with people starting their own businesses and wanting to hire who they want to hire. It's just, if that business doesn't do as well and you want to jock up prices because of that, that's your own thing. If that business is doing well, this business is doing well. I don't understand things. But
pink, you get up and you leave. That's it. And again, if you don't like
I
pink
said,
and you
I
don't like
don't know
sparkly
how
things, you
much
probably
on
won't like the
purpose
movie,
I
which is
can
totally
say.
fine. I love pink and I love sparkly things, especially sparkly things like birch gold. Now, to put on my economist Barbie hat, we are dating.
yeah, let me skip this.
Think that they touched on the economy at all. 898. Barbie had a lot of social commentary. I don't think that they touched on the economy at all. How dare they, Greta Gerwig, you could do better. Anyway, without spoiling too much, these tweets basically sum up how I feel about the movie. The movie showed two extremes. Barbie Land under a comical, full authoritarian matriarchy where the men have no power and no autonomy and girl bosses rule, and then Barbie under a comical, very extreme patriarchy where men dominate the women and literally kick them out of their Barbie dream homes. And in both of these instances, they show how that hurts the other gender. They do not shy away from showing how beaten down the Kens are, aka the men, when they have no autonomy and they're ignored by all the Barbies, aka the matriarchy.
And that's where I would argue that they did not depict it or show it well enough. You could argue that the issue was that Ken was just overly clingy. And that's where I'll say there's the critiques, because I would argue that there is less commentary on the other side than she is giving them credit for.
They show how upset Ken is, how much that impacts him. And that hurt and that anger is what causes the pendulum to completely swing and inspires them to try to overthrow the matriarchy and, put a very aggressive, over-the-top patriarchy into Barbie land. This TikTok I saw has a similar take. This is exactly how I felt watching the movie. I think you guys will enjoy it. She's even worried about saying this because she's a conservative, which I think is funny.
I'm going to start by stating the obvious and saying what every conservative already knows. In today's climate, pretty much every movie is going to have liberal undertones or messages, and Barbie was no different. I know some are going to disagree with me, but I actually enjoyed the movie. I don't think that the liberal agenda went as far as it could have, and I actually appreciated that. First, lots of pink. If you walk into the theater looking to be offended, then you will be. But if you go into it wanting to enjoy a movie about women empowerment, I don't think that you'll be disappointed.
I don't even think that you need to walk in wanting to watch a film about female empowerment to enjoy it. I think you can just walk into the theater.
And thank you. And this is what I've been saying. This is what I've been fucking saying, dog. All right. I like strong characters. I like meaningful characters. I like characters that actually portray good, solid characteristics and that are consistent with their character. Whether they are male or female. I'm getting Jesus Christ, bro. I feel like I'm saying, bro. I feel like there's just too much on shit saying that there's not enough strong female characters. Look, you can argue westerny, but there's a reason why there's a Mulan shit and stories like that.
Wanting to enjoy something that is very culturally relevant about a cultural icon of.
Man, the Romance of Three Kingdoms games that I played had female characters. I played it with my older sister. It's one of the only games I can say that I actually played with one of my older sisters for real. As I got older type shit. I was probably in middle school type.
Most of our childhoods and upbringing. That's really all it is. It's a fun, silly movie about a toy. It is basically a 2.5 hour long commercial for Mattel with a lot of singing and dancing and shirtless Ryan Gosling, which is totally fine. I have no problem with that.
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
Somebody commented and said, yes, this is what I got too. Not too political, but a social commentary. Somebody else said it reminded me so much of early 2000s movies like Legally Blonde or Mean Girls, which are very fun and not problematic. Another person said, so agree. I took away from the message of female empowerment and the bond of a mother-daughter more than political views. Very impressed. And guys, not all female empowerment is bad. I know that we criticize feminism. I know that we criticize toxic femininity for valid reasons.
I think I'm done with that. I don't really care for what she has to continue saying. She basically had a similar take on it as me. So, what the hell? Oh, Brett Cooper appeared in on the Fox miniseries Shots Fired in 2017. So they showed a clip of her. That's cool. She was an actor and whatnot, dancer, ballerina, did all that shit. I know. She's talking about it a lot in her videos. I don't even think I watched that large of her videos. So, yeah. But basically, I guess that's it. Man, I could have talked about Kai Cenat stuff too. We'll do a little in between the week episode, a little ting or two. We'll talk about it then. Till then, this is Just Talking Podcast, man. All right, okay. This is not. Y'all niggas drink water, bro. I didn't forget. Y'all niggas gotta drink water. It's getting hot, bro. It's hot. It's raining outside. Go and collect the water outside. Till then, man, I'll catch y'all niggas.
That was the Just Talking Podcast.